Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome to another episode of Top of the Morning Show, and we're here with Rachel Powers. Rachel, can you tell us more about yourself?
Sure. My name is Rachel, and I own the Honey Hive, home of Cakes by Rachel, which is an artisan bakery right here, right outside of Annapolis. And we do custom cakes, and we also do wedding cakes, is what is our passion. We also have sandwiches and coffee.
Wow. What made you interested in cupcakes and cakes and bridal, like everything?
Well, really, my mom, when I was little, she would always bake me and my sister these super extravagant birthday cakes and just always make us really cute little cookies, and that kind of inspired the idea. And then I went to college and I got formal training, and I worked abroad in Europe, in France and Ireland for a while.
Oh, nice. I see you're already working on cakes right now.
Oh yeah, my hands they're a different color pretty much every hour.
Oh wow. I see lots of awards you have launched, earlier in the year. Can you tell us more about that?
Yep, so they've come humbly. I mean, we work really hard. I work a lot of hours, and my goal is to make sure our brides are happy and that we deliver a product to them, and really just make sure that, getting married is one of the biggest days of your whole life, and I just want to make sure it's like perfect.
And where's your shop located?
We're in Edgewater, Maryland, which is 5 minutes outside of Annapolis, and exactly, and we're near the water, and we're about 30 minutes from DC in Baltimore.
I really enjoy the ambience of the shop. Can you tell us more about that? Like, why did you choose it?
So I love local art, and I also love gardening. So the Honey Hive is just something that I made as a business plan in college, and when the opportunity came about, I was able to actually put that business plan that I had made into action. So Honey Hive was our natural name, and so we have a different artist on the wall actually every month. So it's a different local artist. We feature them, and it's just, it's pretty much when you have a shop, you can put yourself into the walls, into the art, and it's fun.
Yeah, I see you put a lot of nature in it. I love that.
Yeah.
The flowers and everything, or honey. So a lot of brides come through your shop. I was wondering if they have, are they able to take samples before they arrive there?
Yep. So we do a free consultation and tasting with all of our brides, and they come in here and we do it one-on-one. So either me, myself, or a consultant will sit down and we'll talk about their wedding and colors and they try different samples of our cake. It's super fun. Takes maybe 30 minutes, and then we get all the details down.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna come here for my wedding. Alright, I'm wearing one of these pretty aprons. Can you tell me more about Trisha Klein?
Sure. Trisha Kleins is an artisan apron maker here locally, and she makes all the aprons with love, and they are actually featured here in our store as well as different fairs and events, and she does an awesome job. They're all made really well and super cute, and we're going to have a fashion show here today.
I'm excited.
With the aprons.
It's really pretty. So what are your hopes for the future with your shop?
So in the future, I would like to just be a well-known wedding designer and just keep making wedding cakes, making brides happy. Eventually, I would like to have a shop in DC is my dream. So having something here as well as DC and eventually Baltimore is the goal.
Expanding.
So, yes, exactly.
Any last thoughts, like where to contact you?
Sure. If you need to order a cake, please give us a call. Our number is 443-221-7569, or you can visit our website and like our Facebook page.
Well, I enjoyed interviewing with you today. It was very fun. I love like all the cakes and everything. I wish to have a sample soon. Don't go away. We're gonna be back with another guest. Now with Miss Trisha Klein. Can you tell us more about yourself, please?
Yes, hi. I'm so happy to be here. My business is called Mama's Apron Strings, and I'm Trisha Klein. I make aprons.
Right, and I'm wearing one today. It's a pretty apron. So I thought, like, when everyone's saying, like, you're gonna model aprons, I'm thinking of a white, plain apron, but I was surprised to see these pretty colors and designs and everything. What inspired you to do this?
Very much the same thing. I didn't want to wear a white apron or a stripe or something that made me look like a mattress cover when I'm in the kitchen. I started my business in a coffee shop, so this is great to be here today in this beautiful coffee shop. I was so dirty working in the coffee shop, I said, I have to make some aprons. So of course I made them with coffee motifs, but everybody that came in says, can you make one for me? And I said, well, tell me about yourself. So I felt like a psychologist. I would make notes. And then the next week they would come in and I would present them.
So these are all custom made?
Yes.
All custom made.
But these are all on specs, something that I think will sell when I go to art shows.
I really do think so too, because you cannot find these aprons just anywhere. Like, you would have to come to you. Like,
that's right, and I'm local.
Tell us where you're located.
I'm in Arnold, Maryland, which is like 20 minutes down the road, but I have a website, I'm on Facebook, anybody can get me, and I also send them around the world. So they've been in Thailand, France, England. I keep a map, and it's really thrilling to see where my aprons end up.
I understand that Ted Koppel owns one of your aprons?
Yes, it was a gift for him, and what I chose, since he is a journalist, it was all like news, special newspaper, which I have on today, but his was historic. So I said, I bet you wrote some of these stories, because it was like Nixon impeached and everything like that. So that was on the fabric, and so he has one. Yeah. There's a couple celebrities that do have mine, but, you know.
Do you know? I mean, do you mind saying?
Linda Eder, she will let me say her name. She's a pop star. She's been on Broadway, and she has a horse apron. She loves horses. And so she, in fact, made her kitchen the color of the apron that we made for her.
Wow. That's really
So
special.
it was a gift to her
Yeah.
also.
That's really special.
So I really have lots of fun with this.
I could tell. Well, besides our wonderful show, I heard you've been on others. Can you tell me?
Well, my aprons have been on other shows, Kate Plus 8.
Oh, wow.
And so all of them had their aprons on, and it was so funny. Kate was so particular that she put, they went to a pottery painting class, and she put an apron on top of my apron because she didn't want it to get dirty. So we just had to laugh at that. But these wash up beautifully. You're allowed to use them. I made sure of that.
Can you tell us more about your line besides your aprons?
Yes, I thought I'd branch out a little bit. I do shoe bags that have come to be very popular with brides because they'll give them as gifts to the bridesmaids, and I match the colors of whatever their wedding party is. And they put their beautiful shoes in and then hang it up with their dress, and it looks really
I
nice.
didn't think of that. That's
Yeah,
really
and
perfect.
so I do that, and I do everyday people with high heels and flip-flops, and I pick fabrics that match the occasion of your shoe. I do golf shoes. I do it, pretty much anything.
Wow. It's
And-
like you really match the personality of the person through your aprons and other,
Yes.
accessories. That's really nice.
So everything's on my website. You can see what I do there.
Well, can you tell us where you're located? I mean, your website, so somebody can get in contact with you.
Yes,
to
I'll,
purchase these?
mamasapronstrings.com, and Mamas is spelled sort of funny. It's MAMAS, apron strings. You can find me that way.
I was gonna. So, is it only for brides, or do you how do you?
Oh, they're for
Right.
everybody. I'm an equal opportunity apron maker. I make them from children 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 and 10, and then I go to women's and men's. So I make boys. I just am bringing boys and men. I think everybody should have an apron.
That's really beautiful.
Makes them focus in the kitchen. It's more fun. It
You look pretty.
it says something about you. And if you're going to have to cook and clean, you might as well have something cute on.
Right. Now, do you make these for special holidays?
Yes, in fact, we'll have models for Christmas and Mother's Day is a great gift, Father's Day, with grilling. I do it all. If I can think of it, or you can think of it, my customers, I can make it. And they're lined and they're hand-stitched hem, and they're just a great absorption, clean.
Easy to clean,
Yes.
everything like that.
No
That's
ironing, no ironing. I worked in a coffee shop, they had to be durable and easy.
Oh, wow. That's really good. Now, I really enjoyed speaking with you today. I learned more of your line. It was nice meeting
Thank you very
Nice
much. I
meeting you
enjoyed
again.
it.
Check out her website, everyone, and we're going to be back with the fashion show after this. So we're just going to keep talking.
So our first model is Amber, and she's got our Paris apron on. It's black and white with a shocking pink ribbon that washes up beautifully. And the pocket is enhanced with polka dots. I thought that was a nice trim. Thank you, Amber. Next we have Angela in our weekend apron of bacon and eggs. Everybody loves bacon and eggs on the weekend. It's got a pocket and it's fully lined and hand-stitched hem. And I make this in men's sizes also. Next we have Andrea, and we have to have sailboats represented for Annapolis. And as you can see, I put a blue trim on that to accent the sailboat color of navy, from the navy. So this apron is also just a really great one for the weekend. Or if you have a boat, you need an apron on a boat. Thank you. We have Miriam, and we have Christmas. This is a snowman. Got candy canes. There's stripe on it. So this lovely stripe can go all season long, I believe. Everybody wants that. So we have a mother-daughter team with our daisy print. Also very cute and springy. Washes up beautifully. It's fully lined, hand-stitched hem. I make it really, I want everybody to know that they're handmade. And a lot of thought has been put into it. Thank you. Ashley, this is called Happy Zebras. So if you're into animals, I can do that too. The faces on this really are fun. Thank you, Ashley. Deja has her kitchen apron on. It has recipes and little utensils. It's really adorable. You can read all the words. It has a pancake recipe on it. It's really adorable. Maya has our cupcake apron on, which is very good for this shop, since she makes a lot of cupcakes. Rachel makes a lot of cupcakes. And the chocolate will come out of that if you get it messy. Cameron also has a cupcake. So this is a little more whimsical with the shocking pink trim. They all have kangaroo pockets with a seam down the middle, so you can put your cell phone in it and tissues. And this is Martha, and we've called this our beehive apron. It has bees on it for Rachel's shop also, since it's called Beehive. Sarah is another lovely Paris scene. They're very popular with brides, the Paris look. Makes great gifts. And last but not least is Danielle in our pink and blue polka dot apron. Teenagers love this because polka dots are pretty fashionable these days. I want to thank all the models for modeling my year, this 2014 fashion for my aprons. And you can buy these at the Beehive Cafe. Stop in and have coffee and cups here. It's great.
And we're back to the Top of the Morning Show. We're here with Chantel Fields. Can you tell us more of your line?
Well, I have a bridal clothing line. It's inspired by coastal elements, everything from shells and rocks to just the color of the water. I've also branched off into doing artisan bridal gowns that are more inspired by nature and apply this jewelry collection.
Oh wow, this is like a great show today. What made you inspired to do this?
Well, I've always loved creating clothing, and it's something about the wedding day that is so important to so many people, and it includes all of your emotions, and just to be a part of that is an honor. So to be able to just be creative and do something pretty, and for it to have a great emotional aspect, it's a dream come true. It's
really beautiful. Now, when did you start designing, and go from there?
I started designing when I first entered college. I'll say it in 1998, and back then I was designing clothes to go to parties. But ever since then, I've done clothes for gifts, ready to wear, even home decor. So once I graduated, I worked within the retail industry because I really wanted to get a feel for what the business was, and also understand how to serve clients better.
Right.
And in May of 2011, I opened my bridal business and been expanding ever since.
Now, you've been to plenty of weddings, I assume, and I wanted to say, how do you think your gowns are different from other weddings you've seen? How do they fit into the whole decor?
Well, I wanted to make something that made a woman feel like she had on jeans and a t-shirt, but made her look like $1 million. So I wanted to make sure she could wear the undergarments and the things that make her feel like herself, and then still look pretty. So I designed dresses that were not the norm at the time and have now become more of the trend. And I've seen that a lot of women they're embracing it. They want to be comfortable, they want to look pretty, but they also want to look different. No one wants to open a photo album and see the same gown that everyone else had on during that time. So it was really exciting just to kind of see people embrace it. It was a slow turn at first, but once people can see that you're not just creative, you're passionate, they're willing to jump on board.
Right. That's really beautiful. So what were some of your influences towards your gowns?
Well, growing up, my mom would always tell me that I was very eccentric. I was really skinny and really short, but I had this desire to, want to dress like a woman when I got older and just embrace being feminine. So I'd say, Mom, I want to dress like Kelly Bundy when I get older. And she was like, you're so eccentric. Kind of her way of saying it's not going to happen.
Oh, no.
But she always supported my creativity, and that's something that has always stood by me. To this day, I can come out with anything, and she's my biggest supporter. So knowing that I have that foundation, and then also magnetizing to other people in the industry like Rachel and so many great people that I've worked with on photo shoots, has allowed me to just stay inspired and keep doing what I love to do.
What would you like our audience to know specifically about your gowns?
That they're handmade, that they're made with love and just the desire to want to help you bring your own creativity out.
Right.
They're made as an inspiration piece. It's not just, hey, I designed something, support me. It's, hey, I designed something, now showcase your own style. And also that Sunkissed Designs, we're not just a go-getter, we're a go-giver. We make sure that we give something away in some capacity whenever we can. And we are also working on a product that is just purely for fundraising and to benefit some of our favorite charities, so that when you support different products, you're not just buying something and that's it. You're building a foundation and a relationship with a company that really loves to help other people.
I'm really excited to try on one of your gowns now. You're really excited. So can you tell us more about your charities?
Well, we have some favorite charities that we support that are not our own. So we have created a photo shoot where we're creating a calendar that will launch hopefully next week. That we did a photo shoot with gowns and some of the swimwear that I just stumbled upon creating. I know. And the swimwear won't be in the calendar, but we are going to have a separate lookbook where people can buy it, and 100% of the proceeds will go to that charity. And different months we'll have a different charity that we support, just to kind of say, you know what, we're doing this, we're getting out there, and we want to see you help these people as well.
Well, we want to help you expand on your dreams. So can you give us the contact information so people can reach you live?
You can visit Sunkissed Designs at www.sunkissedbridal.com or on Instagram at @TheSunkissedDesigns.
Instagram. Follow. It was really great talking to you, conversing, and everything. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to enjoy your fashion show with your gowns and everything. So it was nice meeting you again.
Thanks.
I was going to say have a good day.
And now we have Andrea wearing something wonderful from our permanent collection. This dress is hand beaded. It has cathedral pickups. It's perfect for a summer or spring wedding. She's also wearing one of the bracelets from the Vibrancy Jewelry collection. And now we have Andrea, and she is wearing a Lure wedding gown. This dress is also from our collection, but this is from the Postal collection. These gowns are a lot more colorful than your traditional wedding gowns. They're a lot more fun. This dress is perfect for a summer or spring garden wedding. And Andrea is also wearing one of the bracelets in the Vibrancy Jewelry collection. Now we have Deja. Deja is wearing one of our dresses called Meadow. It's really beautiful. It has a blended amount of textiles. It's very light and airy. It's perfect for a spring wedding. She's also wearing one of the bracelets from the Vibrancy Jewelry collection. Miriam. Now we have Miriam. Miriam is wearing the Love wedding gown. This is also from our Coastal collection. It's very colorful and beautiful. If you notice, the dresses from the Coastal collection are not just for bridal. They're great for any special occasion and for proms as well. This dress features a hand-beaded strap on the left side, and Miriam is also wearing one of the bracelets from the Vibrancy Jewelry collection. Now we have Ashley. Ashley is wearing one of our newest additions to all of our collection. This is the Artisan collection. These pieces have a lot of different elements that are artisanal in nature. They're inspired by native elements. You can see feathers and beads and stones. These are meant to just be wonderful additions to an evening wear collection that you have in your own wardrobe. Ashley is also wearing one of the bracelets in the Vibrancy. Next group of dresses are not part of any of the collections of Sunkissed Designs, but they're really amazing and these ladies look lovely, so let's take a look. Now we have Martha. Now we have Shahira. And now we have Angelina. These ladies really bought dresses that are colorful and the colors pop. They look really great. And now we have Mia. Here is Ace. Here is Danielle. And here is our Team St. Hose. Thank you, ladies, for helping us with this fashion show.